Hey guys, what it do? It's your boy Supreme Uchiha the God, and today I want to talk about Gerard versus Jimmy Bay, man. You know what I'm saying? Firstly, man, make sure to leave a like, comment, and subscribe. We're trying to reach that 2K subscribers, baby. You know what I'm saying? We on the way up, man. I appreciate all the views and the love in the recent videos. We're also not too far from getting monetized, so if you guys can keep showing love and support, you know what I'm saying? We gonna get monetized this year, you know what I'm saying? So appreciate that. But yeah, let's get right into it. So Gerard versus Jimmy. Some people were very disappointed in the comment sections when I was reading it that Gerard lost because he unleashed his hands. Like, why did he unleash his hands if he was just gonna lose? But I think a lot of people are missing the narrative reasoning for that, or the narrative's implications behind him doing that in the first place. A lot of people are thinking that just because he released his hand that he was going to beat Jimmy and it was a given. But I always thought that him releasing his hands was mainly when he fought those twin dudes, those duo that's always together. And that was the reason, right? I always felt like that was the reason. And it's also to showcase that he's actually stronger than he's been letting on. But also you have to understand, he hasn't used those freaking hands for a year. So he's not going to be magically amazing at them when he hasn't used them for a year. You know what I'm saying? That's another thing, another aspect that like people are forgetting. Like, yes, he hasn't used them for a year. That now he's using them, but he also hasn't used them for a year. So he's not as good at using them because he hasn't been using them. It's practice, you know what I'm saying? Consistency and stuff. So I think a lot of people do be forgetting that that's also a factor. And you know, he's strong, he's good, but he's not like on the level of Jimmy and Wolf Kim. And you know, he gave Jimmy a fight. He did, but Jimmy overcame him because Jimmy fights way more frequently. Jimmy fights all the time. And again, Gerard literally refused to fight for most of the time. He really wasn't about it. And he's not Big Ben, where Big Ben can refuse all the time, but Big Ben is naturally freakishly strong anyway. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, I think narratively as well, it wouldn't really make sense for him to win, because the whole point is that, you know, Yu Shanghai is at a massive disadvantage, right? And because they're at a massive disadvantage, Big Ben and Gray coming back is what's going to swing everything. So it wouldn't really make too much sense if Gerard is the one that's swinging things, right? Because then Big Ben and Gray coming just says, oh, I mean, if they're already doing this well without them, then with them they're definitely winning, and that takes away suspense, right? So that's one of the key reasons why also he had to lose. And I think the suspense is kept because now we're like, shit, like not only are they outnumbered, not only do they not have the two best fighters, now they also lost one of the top 5-6 fighters as well. So it's just not looking pretty for these guys. Like, they struggling, you know what I'm saying? And I think Yu Zhang will lose. I think Yu Zhang will get annihilated, you know what I'm saying? I think Jake will beat Wolf. I think Yu Zhang will lose, but I think the only fight that actually matters is Big Ben versus Donald Na. That's the fight. It's all about who takes down the leader of which team. If Donald Na goes down, the Union loses, and if Big Ben goes down, the Yu Zhang Alliance loses too. So I think that's the important and most pivotal part. You know, and I'm excited to see what happens. I think Weak Hero is coming to an end because the current volume is called The Last, so it's The Last. So we're reaching the end of it. I'm excited to see how it goes. I enjoy Weak Hero because it's not like a super complex story. It's just a simple story where people fight a lot, but we're not. Sometimes that's what you need. I need to actually continue reading Doc Gok because I used to read that, and that shit was amazing. But I haven't read part 2 and 3 and 4. I don't know how many parts there are now, but I need to definitely continue it. But yeah, man, that's all I really want to talk about. I think, you know, Jimmy fights all the time. Gerard only really recently started being active. So to me, it completely makes narrative sense that he lost. Even though he gained hands, it doesn't automatically make him, you know, Superman. Do you know what I'm saying? It just means that now he's a bit more versatile. You know what I'm saying? It just makes him more versatile. And again, he was still predominantly using kicks because that's what he's been using for the past year. You know what I'm saying? So that's why he was kicking like those, and he tried to trick him with that kick, with that, I think, question mark kick, but Jimmy wasn't having it, bro. Jimmy looked at him and was like, you fucked now, bro, and just fucked him up. But yeah, and then you know what I'm saying, obviously we got Philip Kim doing his thing, you know what I'm saying? He you know what I'm saying, he's a smart sheep in a wolf clothing, bro. You know what I'm saying? I'm literally reversing it because this man, you know what I'm saying, he knows if he sees a weak person, he latches onto that. You know what I'm saying? He's super smart with that. But anyway, yeah, it's been your boy Supreme Cheer to God. I'm super tired. I'm gonna go to sleep. But I didn't want to miss a day of uploading, so I had to do this for y'all. So you know, I hope you guys appreciate it. I hope you guys enjoy the video. It's been your boy Supreme Cheer to God. I'm out.